All right, heading over to the church at the beginning of the episode. I can't remember what they called it. The Aquilis Universum? Something like that. Also, before we forget, I need to reshuffle the crew around on the ship because we lost Sam in the last episode. So at the minute, I want him on the ship. I'm sort of thinking Sarah Morgan. And we'll go with that for now. Let's go speak to the church about Unity. Good old Unity. One of the better Assassin's Creeds, completely underrated. Grossly underrated. The peak of parkour systems in those games. Actually, as I say that, I'm reminded that Mirage comes out next month. That's wild. And I kind of want to get it just for the channel, but I was also sort of like, Valhalla, this is the last time I'm trusting my money there. Last time, you know?
Yes,
we'll see.
Exactly. It's like
when someone insults you, you want to just beat the shit out of them sometimes, but you don't.
Well, not quite what I was thinking, but that's actually a great example, Marcus. The man in the story was cruel. But you know why he was cruel? You must feel what he feels. Understand his pain. Accept it. And deliver it not back upon him.
Empathy. You mean empathy? But you say it like it's easy. Like anyone can just love a terrible person who has been terrible to them.
Yeah, why even bother? I mean, isn't the cycle of humanity peace and war back and forth, like forever? Seems kind of pointless to try so hard for something that won't last. Nothing ever really changes.
It's not easy, no, but necessary. Because you see, everything has changed. God has given us the intelligence, the ingenuity to reach into the stars, to travel his path, to truly find him. But we can't do it alone. The only way is through
Unity.
unity. Huh. Yes, Andreas. Yes. Unity. Well, I'm sure you all have other things to do. Thank you for taking the time to stop and talk with me.
He's giving me a lot to think about.
Hello, mate. Let's talk about Unity.
Can we have a moment?
Oh, Matteo. It's been too long. How are your parents? Your mother still struggling with that azalea garden?
No, she figured that out a while ago. Had to adjust the pH levels in the soil. But, Keeper, I didn't come to catch up.
Oh. Well, what's on both your minds?
Well, this is all you, Matteo.
Keeper, we were hoping to talk to you about Unity.
You want to subject your friend here to one of our talks, Matteo? The future of humanity is always a long
Big
discussion.
words.
No, that's not exactly what I meant. Keeper, when you talk about Unity, well, does it mean anything else? Something secret?
Perhaps you should talk about this inside.
Don't like the way you answered that. This is pretty. Oh, hello. You have an office, didn't realise. Forgot I had that cowboy hat on.
Now that we have a little privacy, why don't you tell me exactly what it is that brought you two here?
Ooh, yeah. We were attacked by a group called the Starborn.
We've lost people, Keeper.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. And these Starborn, I take it they're
Andrea just sat in the
different from
window.
people of the settled systems?
She's not welcome in this
There have always
conversation.
been mysteries that seem to defy our understanding of the universe. Beyond rational thought. We enter life as an act of someone else's faith in us. There's no way of knowing who we will become, and yet the risk is made anyway. So you've pushed into the unknown, not knowing where it would take you. And it's brought you here.
We know it's a stretch, but we hope you can help us.
I think I can. If you're willing to find your way in the dark for a bit longer, I can give you a path to discovering its meaning. There's an old story, far older than the Sanctum Universum,
Sanctum Universum.
of someone who walked the settled systems and saw every corner of it. This pilgrim claimed he found the true meaning of unity. I always thought of it as just a parable for trying to bring humanity together, but maybe it's more.
Right, let's hear this story then. There must be more to
In
it.
my story, the pilgrim met the founders of the House of Enlightenment and the enigmatic cult of the Varun. And he gave them each a part of the truth. Then he goes to his final resting place to live out the rest of his days in contemplation of infinitum addendum, his addition or contribution to the infinite. But what if the story isn't a metaphor, but a code? A way of finding the pilgrim again, or at least his grave.
Maybe. Infinitum addendum. That's an odd saying, very specific.
Yes, something must be there. I just can't put my finger on it. Maybe the answer will become clear when we have more. The House of Enlightenment and Varun have versions of this story.
Talking to House Varun seems like a mistake. They're dangerous.
Oh yes, typically. But there is a lone zealot that was captured recently for attacking UC ships. I've visited her a couple of times. Hopefully, she'll be willing to talk to you as well. And if you need directions to the Enlightened, they have a branch in the Well helping the poorest citizens of New Atlantis find a better life for themselves.
I'll stay here with the Keeper. We need to catch up. And I wouldn't mind asking him a few more questions.
Okay. Can I change settings for... Ah, yeah. Hide spacesuit and settlements. There we are. Look at that. That's what we like. We've got 2 ways to go. So I heading to Galbank because I can pay off my house loan and be done with it.
Together.
Talk.
Good luck out there. I mean,
I'd like to talk to you about my house on Nessoy.
certainly. So there are 2 ways to take care of a loan for good. One's easy. Just pay off the balance, and the house is yours, free and clear, and you are one very happy new homeowner. The other option, less ideal, is just walk away and we foreclose on the property.
125,000 credits.
Everything is in order. Excellent. Let me be the first to congratulate you on owning your house fully. No more mortgage payments for you. I have to finalize the paperwork, but I wish you all the best.
We did it. Actually, building materials added to... Whoa. What building materials are we talking? I want to head over here first, I think.
Wow, you look completely different.
I've heard some hostile camps were wiped off the map.
this is the train. Okay, I guess I'm doing this one first. Spaceport? Hang on, what mission's equipped? Shit, I should have checked that before I got on the train. That would have been a good idea. Oh, it's the one equipped. Okay. We might be doing alright. Yeah, 82. Nice, they're both here. We've not been here before, I don't think. Ah. Maybe we have. Going down to the well.
I have things I wish to discuss with you. When you have time.
No, sure.
I need you to know how much it means that you came for me.
Oh.
There is no way to properly thank you or to repay you for what you have done. I quite literally owe you my life.
I'm so glad I was able to get to you in time.
As am I. As grateful as I am, it is hard to feel that my life does not come at too great a cost.
Do you think someone might be listening to our conversation? Maybe. Just a few people just appearing there like that, you know? Maybe. There's no going back now. Oh, I've had an alarm come up for Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty. I'm not going to get it. I never finished the game. So I don't know why I had a request for that. A reminder for that. You deserve to live as much as anyone else.
Thank you. I shall try to remember that.
I couldn't just let them die.
I know. We all know. Losing Sam will be painful for us all. Especially Cora. But it was an impossible choice to make. And it would have been so much worse had you not acted.
We did this to ourselves. The Starborn warned us and we didn't listen.
No, that is not true. All we have done is search for knowledge, for answers. They put themselves between us and those answers. But we will not let them stop us. We will press on. We will continue our search, and we will learn what these Starborn are trying to keep from us. Now we truly know the stakes are too high to do anything else.
Okay. Let's speak to someone down here. Down here. Hello? You.
If it's about the financial or food assistance programs, we are backlogged. Don't worry, we're doing everything we can. Oh, we're not. Sorry. Can I help you?
You can. Keeper Aquila sent me. I need to talk about the Pilgrim.
We understand that you are busy, but this might be important. Anything you could tell us would be helpful.
Listen, I've talked about this with
It's
him
just
a
the
ton
most
of times,
Bethesda
and there's no
thing
record
ever.
of a Unity Pilgrim, but since you both insist, our early records are mostly administrative. Humanitarian projects, group counseling notes, charity expenditures. But there is a series of exchanges the founding members recorded in a lot of detail. It's the closest thing I have to what Aquilas is describing.
Oh. Let's hear it.
A man walks into the first House of Enlightenment. The founding members just call him the Drifter. So they think he's a charity case at first, but no, the Drifter asks them a bunch of questions. If your philosophy is built on an individual's own morality, what about the second person? That second person might disagree. Isn't the problem of two what you're really looking for? And the founders respond, each individual must understand how the second person lifts them up. All of human effort is a story of cooperation pushing us forward. And it kind of goes on like that. He comes back every week for a year. Same conversation every time. Second person this, the problem of two that.
What do they mean each individual must understand how the second person lifts them
It's
up?
part of our core principles. There's no God pushing us to do good for some eternal reward. We have to help each other because we choose to. If no one takes responsibility for making the settled systems better, then we're just leaving it to the tyrants to bully the rest of us.
Maybe there's a message hidden in what he was saying.
Honestly, I think the founding members made it all up. There was a little more hesitation being openly atheist in the early days. I think they were experimenting with writing their own scripture. Fortunately, that got abandoned pretty quick. After the records of the Drifter end, you never see anything like it again.
Can you tell me anything else about Unity, what it means?
Besides what the Keeper would say about it? Sounds like a gathering point, or a center. Or, in mathematics, it would mean one, like the one, the first at the beginning.
Thank you, you give me a lot to talk about. The beginning is
Always
interesting
happy
to think about.
If you'll excuse me, I've got a lot of aid efforts to coordinate.
Talk to the Valrune prisoner.
Jake's.
Can I go through here? Shit. Oh. It's a weird door.
Hi, mister.
Ooh, med bay. Can I buy just loads of med kits from you?
I've got limited resource. We're doing the best we can here. That's all we can ever do. We're no reliant medical down here, but if you've got credits, I might have something for you.
The only thing worth taking. Med pack. That's all I wanted. See ya. So it's the Valrune. Oh shit. We're going to a different place. Auto saving. Oh, that just took us back to the tram station. Then we're going to a different place. Spaceport again. We'll head over this way. Yeah, I like the idea of it being a place, like where it all began. Don't know where what all began, but Starborn are probably ancient, so.
Would stop complaining to security. I don't know what she lost, but she won't get it back by annoying us.
Hello.
A visitor? I have all the company I need.
I know you've talked to Keeper Aquilus about the Valrune faith.
He knows not the truth. He sends another to ask more incessant questions.
It is something, at least, that he has come to speak with you. I suspect few others would.
The Great Serpent waits in the shadows. He will entwine the universe, and all but the faithful will be made as dust. That is the truth. No more, no less.
Okay, a cosmic serpent seems like a... Nope, that's just rude. Keeper Aquilus spoke of the pilgrim. I need to know more about him.
If the Keeper has been to see you, perhaps he has mentioned it?
Yes, I have spoken to your keeper about this. I will tell you what I told him, and then you will leave me. Jinan Varun meets the unbeliever. He gives false prophecy to Jinan. But such is Jinan's conviction in the Great Serpent, he does not hesitate. He cuts the unbeliever down. But the unbeliever returns. Jinan realizes the Great Serpent is testing him, and he will not be found wanting. 4 times they fight. Over 120 rotations of the planet they are on. Remember these 4 battles, Jinan, the unbeliever says. Remember these 120 rotations. But Jinan knows this is blasphemy, and delivers the killing blow. That is all.
Okay. Oh, I need to know the meaning of a word. Unity.
I have heard of no such thing. If it exists, it is a shadow that the Great Serpent casts to deceive the faithless.
Think I understand.
When we are done, leave me.
Go back to Keeper Aquilus.
Hey, no funny stuff with that boost pack.
Fuck you, I do what I want. Can't stop me boosting.
New Atlantis puts on a wonderful show of security, does it not?
Back to the tram. Back to the commercial district. Walking, but getting tired, jetpacking, and then getting tired again. I wonder if it'll come up as a fast travel point now. I doubt it, but it's not like a hub you're going to be coming back to all the time or anything, is it? Neither's the lodge. I wonder what people are going to do. Are they just going to stay there anyway? Who knows? Yeah, I'm tired. Come on, we know. And over here. Hello. Where's Mateo?
What did you learn? Was there something hidden in their stories, like we thought?
The Enlightened story used the word second and 2.
Planets are often named by number. That second might mean the second planet in the system. What else did you learn?
The Varun Zealot said Jinan four times over 120 days.
If there really is a location the Pilgrim wanted us to find, those do sound awfully like coordinates. Was there anything else?
In your story, the Pilgrim contemplates infinitum addendum. That must mean something.
Yes. What he added to infinity. Maybe that points to a name. If we're looking for his resting place, we'd need to know the name of the star system, wouldn't we? Let's see. We have something that could be coordinates. Something that could point to a planet in the system. But what's the name of the system? Infinitum addendum. What if we break down the parts? No systems named finite or add. That just leaves in and dumb. Well, that's certainly how I feel.
Indum, that's the name of the star system.
Yes, that's it. The second planet in Indum. At 4 and 120. That's where you'll find the Pilgrim's resting place. And from there, maybe you'll find the true meaning of unity.
Okay.
Before you go, you've now spoken to many different perspectives in our universe. In a way, you'll be carrying their philosophies with you on this journey. I know you're looking for a specific unity, but if you had to guess what it was, what interpretation would you give it?
something sacred out there, bringing everything together.
Ah, but what makes something like that holy? Gravity is also a force that brings things together. Should that be sanctified?
No, that's just a natural force. Unity is something greater.
It is one of the great contradictions of belief. We feel the presence of something out there, but we insist that it is also everywhere. So you think this word unity describes that divine unknowableness that the pilgrim searched for?
Could it be that somehow natural forces like gravity are, what, a side effect or a function of something greater at work? Interesting.
Well, I won't keep you any longer. This has been fun, I have to admit. Go, find your truth.
Okay. Just do a little. New Atlantis. So wait, am I going into space now? I think I might be. Go to Indum too. Set a course. Let's jump. It's right next to us too.
Any adventure you can fly away from. Is that how the saying goes?
Have we been on this planet before? I think we have. Yeah, temple. Pilgrim's Rest. I'm curious to see if it's just like, was he a Starborn? How long ago? You know, is it long enough? Because I get the impression Starborn are ancient peoples. What the hell is this? How far away is this gonna be? There is like very high gravity force on this planet, so I can't really even float over. God damn. Search for clues on Unity. Assuming this might have something to do with it. Find signs of unity. Light to uranium. Am I meant to be able to like mine this out or something? With a cutter. No. Let's check out this town then. Pilgrim's Rest. The actual area is called that, huh? Pilgrim's writing 1. The credulous simplicity of mundane humans never ceases to amaze me. My worst instincts, the evil spirit, draw me towards a form of contempt for them, but I remember that I am privy to that which they are not. I cannot and should not judge them for the lack of vision, when I know very well the blinders which obscure their sight. I once wore them myself, after all. I hope for their sake that they may someday understand, but for my sake I wish to be left alone. Ooh. Pilgrim's writing 5. Find myself thinking about his various paths and my possible futures. I imagine continuing on the road, acquiring more power, more knowledge, more development of myself. I imagine passing through once more to another world to begin the process anew. It's a 2-pager. What is notable here, that road does seem gratifying. Every step is one of intrinsic reward, and I feel myself anticipating the pleasures and seeing a more contented version of myself in that future. Then, for the sake of considering all possibilities, I imagine if I took a different path, if I stopped running, stopped seeking to gather my own power, if I instead embraced the twinges of compassion I feel in my heart, and let myself care for the people who seem to gather about me wherever I try to work, if I simply lived and taught, and perhaps brought others to the light and died. That road also seems gratifying, but also I see a contented version of myself in that future. Here is the difference though. When I stop thinking about the glories I could achieve for myself, the pleasure fades nearly immediately. When I stop thinking about staying and building something and the feeling endures, there is something more sustaining about it. More fulfilling. I don't know what the difference signifies, but I'm grateful for the time I've taken to notice it. Alright, pilgrims contribute. But how old's the pilgrim meant to be? I don't get it. If he's come up in their mythology, do you know what I mean? What is the unity? Return your question with a question. If you have read my writings, that is the burden. What is the burden of people? People are necessary, but people are madness. Who is your most formidable opponent? Myself. Where does enduring contentment come from? In stopping and embracing compassion. You came here thinking the true meaning of unity. If you still wish to find it, there is one final piece of myself in the next room. I found my answer a long time ago, but not in the way I was expecting. I hope your journey gives you truth. I hadn't even read all his writings, I just guessed half of those. Milk and amino acids, yum yum. I'll take your credits.
The temperature is unreasonably low here. We should not stay long.
Final writing. I don't know what the correct answer is. I might never. Increasingly though, I am comfortable with not knowing. The more I reflect on being here, in this world, in this time, the more I think it is precisely where I need to be. This time will be different. It won't be about me, so I won't have to run. I can actually build something with intent instead of scrambling to fix something that the others create in my name. It can be something beneficial. I can be something beneficial. I can be something beneficial even. I'm leaving behind that other person. This world has no place for him. Let him die. Let me live to enlighten the blessed universe before me. You have found the end of my journey, but to know everything you must find its beginning. On Hilla 2, the island hides the scorpion, and the scorpion's sting hides the truth. Huh. I didn't even find all his writings. I was expecting this to be like ancient, but clearly he was a settler. I'll take it all. Feel free to pause and read if you felt like you missed out even on reading those. You get into the silo. I am straight up missing stuff. Okay. Set course. Oh, it's far. We jump there.
This is 3-star collector space. Hold while we scan your ship.
Go for it.
Scan complete.
Thank you. I don't want to land, but thank you. We'll jump ahead again.
Go ahead and land.
I'm leaving. Thank you there.
No matter how many times we jump, it never gets old.
One more time. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Be faster, be faster.
Grab drive spinning down. Systems green.
Oh, ancient ruins. Let's do it. He said something about the scorpion sting holds my truth or something. Words to that effect.
Good to go for landing.
Oh God, what the fuck is that? Are you friendly?
That statue. Clearly some connection to the creatures in the area. What could it mean?
They seem happy enough. Ancient ruins. Scorpion sting. That'd be that. Oh, there. Oh, interact with it. Let's do it. Alright. I have to do it from this side. Oh. The hell? Go to the last star of the... Oh. Oh, I see. Gotcha. I wasn't looking behind me. That's my fault. Sure. Let's jump there.
Whew. Always a satisfying
Oh
moment.
shit.
You found me. I knew I made the right choice in letting you go.
What the hell? Keeper Aquila sent me to find the true meaning of unity.
You did. Now it's all starting to make sense. You should come aboard. There's another Starborn here who is very interested in meeting you.
I can speak for myself. Constellation ship, you weren't invited to this meeting, but much of our conversation has been about you. It's only fitting you should join us. I will personally guarantee your safety as long as you come in peace.
And think of it as a ceasefire meeting. Your one shot at getting those answers you must desperately want.
And who is the second Starborn that's guaranteeing my safety?
Let's just say they're very dedicated to stopping me.
Fine, I'll begin docking procedure. This is all sorts of wrong. Let's dock. I'm terrified. I really didn't think this is where this is going.
Airlock integrity looks good.
Okay, let's do this. What the fuck? What the fuck is this?
Hello. Again.
Shut up, you killed Sam.
You remember the emissary, perhaps? And their ship, the Helix? I believe they ambushed you above Neon and demanded that artifact you worked so hard to gain.
Thank you for the stellar introduction. Your success is unprecedented. Before you came, we were just discussing how continued use of force against you is unwise.
All we ever wanted was to talk. You attacked us.
Yes, we did. We are not a monolithic people. The Starborn are individuals. Some are united in cause. Others are in it for themselves.
We are all in it for ourselves. Some of us are just more honest. The emissary threatened your ship, demanded you hand over your artifact. How is that so different from what I did?
We needed to warn you off. Every encounter with one of our kind could spell disaster.
Why?
For whom, exactly? I say whoever can collect them should.
You're talking in circles. I came to learn about Unity.
Yes. Let's talk about what really matters.
The Unity. You are on the path to it. It is a place, a gateway. It is where we were reborn.
So, I gotta say, this part is more awkward than I thought. Hiding my face was way easier.
This is some kind of cruel trick.
I'm not who you think I am. This universe is only the first one you've been to. I've seen hundreds. Where I came from, I was the one who stayed at the launch to protect the artifacts. You died on board the Eye, while we held off the Hunter.
One of me, at least.
I collected the remaining artifacts, and they opened the way to the center of my universe.
Shit, okay.
And the doorway to an infinite number of others. That is the Unity. When I stepped into it, I became a Starborn. It's how I've entered other worlds, including yours.
So is this where the artifacts are from? The temples?
They are all connected.
Both of you are trying to keep it from people.
I have to. This is bigger than all of us. All the artifacts are needed to complete the armillary and open the way to the Unity. In every universe, the Starborn fight over them. Innocent people die. You've witnessed the power granted by the temples, the anarchy that can be unleashed. Someone has to decide who should get
Do you think the identity changes?
The emissary tells you only the worthy should enter heaven.
You're twisting what I mean.
They're hypocrites. They use the chaos caused by the hunt for the artifacts to establish an order where they decide who's worthy. I attacked your launch because I wanted the artifact, and you held me off. You got away. That wasn't some morality play. You didn't survive because of righteousness. You won because of persistence, luck, and skill. As I have done countless times.
I was also human once.
Fucking, yeah.
But what does it matter who or what I was when eternity is within your grasp?
You've been to Unity multiple times. What does that mean?
It means I've seen thousands of universes, collected their artifacts, been to their temples. You have a small taste of their power, but it keeps going.
This can't be true. Aquilus is a man of peace. You're a monster.
Oh, say what you really mean. That if what you're seeing is true, that means anyone can act the way I do. See things how I see things. You say I can't be the same man as Aquilus. You're really just talking about yourself. The real monster lives within us all, doesn't it?
You've never come this far. Not in all the universes I've seen. The path to the Unity is opening to you.
You're going to tip the scales one way or another. Better your hand be on one of our sides.
Shit. I'm not helping someone who murdered my friend.
Don't you understand what we're talking about? There's an infinite number of your friend out there in the multiverse. One is right over there. Besides, why fight me again when you don't have to?
I want a truce. Between all three of us. I will give you some time to think over which approach to the Unity is the one you want. Mine. Or the Hunters.
Yes. Let's see how willing you are to live under someone else's rules. Just remember, one of us isn't trying to judge you.
Yeah, but I feel like you'd kill me at any moment to get it yourself.
I'll tell you everything I can. I'm
Okay.
sure you have more questions. Ask.
Who was I in your universe? What was I like?
Different. I never know who you are when I meet a new version. But so much of you stays the same. It's hard, but each universe is precious in its own way. Mine will never have its original you in it again. As yours won't have its real me.
What exactly is the armillary?
When all the artifacts are assembled, the device they create is called the armillary. In many ways, it's a model of the multiverse itself. Through it, you can reach the Unity. And from there, you can become Starborn.
And what happens when you enter the Unity?
It is not an easy experience to describe. But the Unity will speak to you. Offer you the chance to become Starborn. You will be leaving this universe behind to be reborn. Everything you were before will be gone. Maybe that's why it offers the choice. Compassion? Or is it testing us?
And what about you?
You might think the emissary is on your side, but your persistence is what forced them to tell you the truth. Remember that.
Why did you attack us?
I've simply found that it's the quickest way. Talking, forming alliances, waiting for the right moment to commit theft. It's all so tiresome. I'll admit, you getting away has been the most interesting thing to happen in quite some time. As soon as I realized what had happened, I knew I needed to wait until this meeting with the emissary to decide what to do about you.
You had this meeting because of me?
No, we always end up having this meeting at this time. But But it's the usual affair. Can we make peace? No. Oh, how tragic. Honestly, I was beginning to wonder why I kept tending. And it's a bad habit I started a long time ago. Perhaps I just like meeting the emissary to gloat. But you have provided something quite new to talk about. Maybe you're a random die roll. Or maybe the Unity is finally responding to all my hard work.
What does that mean? What is the Unity to you? Why kill for it?
Whoever created the artifacts and built those temples is playing a game with us. One whose prize is access to the center of all creation. There are no rules. Whoever gets all the pieces wins. And I've won. Over and over. I don't kill for the Unity. I find the easiest pathway to it.
Okay. Well,
Before you leave, I want to give you something. A way to another artifact, but also a lesson in how dangerous they can be. Seek the moon of old Earth.
Oh,
There are
okay.
secrets there you must discover for yourself. Here. To open the way.
Thank you. All I ever wanted was answers.
And I am sorry we have not always been forthcoming. I hope you will see what I have seen. You should also talk to your colleagues in Constellation. I am sure they have gathered more information on the remaining artifacts in the fringes of space. Part of me wonders what they will all say about what you have learned. But I will leave that to you.
Okay. Moon-based key added. That was intense. I didn't expect that to be so huge of a thing. Transfer. Is that like transfer? No, I want to go the other way. Inventory. Store. Crap, that stuff took up so much room. I guess we undock. Wait, is this what? So are they the Pilgrim? One of them the Pilgrim?
All green on release. We're free to fly.
Because we came here, you know? Was that the thing at the end of the... I think it actually was. Shit. But I think next time we come back, we'll do Unearthed first and then head back for that one. But until then, thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Until next time.